Good morning. How is everyone this morning? Hey, it's morning somewhere, right? Kind of like the song, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
5 o'clock somewhere.
Well, we got our electric pole finished. I got to pour the concrete around the bottom of the pole in the morning, and then I got to put this fancy little thing on the ground wire or the ground rod, and then we'll be ready. Inspection's supposed to be Wednesday, day after tomorrow. So, and then they got to come and drop that a new pole. So hopefully we'll have electric within the week. I sure hope so, because I've got this light and stuff, but it's the I'm not Lisa said hi.
Hi.
She said hi. She's over there laying down, fixing to go to sleep. Figured I'm gonna do a stream tonight. I was gonna do a music deal again, but for some reason the music's way overpowering and nobody can hear me. So anyway, figured we'd do a stream for a little bit before I go to bed. It's boring out here when you ain't got no electric. Shortly after dark, you're about ready to go to bed. There ain't really nothing else to do. What else did we get done? We went and got the permits today, so they'll come and inspect it the day after tomorrow. So that's good news. Let's see, what else? That's about it.
It snowed.
Oh, it snowed. Yeah, it snowed. It was snowing good earlier. It's supposed to get down to 27 degrees.
Gonna freeze too.
Yep, gonna freeze up. That's gonna be cold, cold, cold. Poor little heater. I don't know if it's gonna keep up with us tonight. And I gotta shut it off or at some point or another, because we really don't have enough propane to run it all night. Or did I give one on
I think I got the fingernail clippers.
No, where?
I don't know where the
The cross in the corner. You talking about this one? Yeah, this is one that we found. Where did we get that? We got that down in Louisiana somewhere. I like the Florida Lee, and she collects some crosses. Got another one that's up. Well, normally that TV ain't sitting there, so we got one right here. There's one on the other side of that thing, but there's a box in the way.
I know what there's in there.
And then I got one over here and one over there. And oh, check this out.
Here.
Tambourine. Pretty, huh? Come on, little man. Get up. What are you doing? Hogging up all the room. Got the whole bed to lay on. You're going to be right up on my back.
Kind of warm up.
Warm up. Get under the blankets. Yeah. Snow, that kind of shocked us. I wasn't expecting that. No, it was cold, but... Mr. Roger Gaines, how are you? What in the world? My friend, how are you? I'm doing good. I finished up on the electric pole today, and all I got left is for the cement on the bottom of it, and I got the. Well, hey, there's Little Wolf. How are you? By the time you showed up in the chat room, you get a chance to meet all the crazy folks in this community. Wait a minute. Did the service place work? Service piece work. Oh, the Weatherhead. Yeah, we got the wrong size. We got the one that's it's the one size smaller than that. I think it's 1.25 inch piping and stuff, but it looks like it's on there, right? So, I mean, hopefully they don't fail us for it. But I mean, you literally have to be at the top of the pole and to see that it's tightened all the way up and it's still just a little loose. But you gotta be all the way up there at the top of it. But I slid everything up the pole. So.
And it's a different guy.
Huh?
It's gonna be a different inspector.
Oh yeah, the inspector isn't gonna be the same inspector. The inspector, the normal inspector, he has COVID, so they've got I don't know. It's supposed to be some old guy that's really slow. That's all the lady said. She said it's an old guy and he's really slow. So we'll see how that works out. Hopefully he passes us. I know he ain't gonna climb up there to the top to see if that Weatherhead is the right size. I mean, it's only one size off, so it's kind of hard to tell from the ground. Shove the aluminum can cut, wrap around the pole to make it tight. Hope you don't. Huh? I hope we don't. Oh no, the one y'all got, he's sick with COVID. Y'all talking about the mean guy, the guy that, yeah, he's sick with COVID. So his are being subbed out to another guy, which is really lenient, old, and very, very slow. So, shave? No, I don't want to shave.
It's too cold to shave.
Just to keep it from... It's not going to fall. It's not gonna fall at all. It's on there good enough, and besides that, I tightened up the top. Um, I gave it quite a bit of tightening up there at the top. So what it does is it's got it pinned up against the top of the pole. So unless you're right up there on it and trying to pull on it or something, you're never gonna know. Corn roll 'em. No, no. Could you imagine having a bunch of corn rolls on your face? No. Mm-mm. I do need to shave all that, but I ain't got no electric. My trimmers aren't battery operated, and
I quite like it. So.
I gained weight. Why, thank you.
He's beautiful.
No, well, it used to be Bray Pagan, For Your Viewing Pleasure.
Yeah.
He's on here.
Hi.
Yep. You're not missing out on anything. What does he mean I'm not missing out on anything? Did I miss something? Electricians or stuff. You get way more stuff done. Yeah. Yeah, we are too. We're excited. Well, I'm excited for springtime to get here because I can't wait to get the gardens and all started. I ran into a guy today in town that Bubba's here. But anyway, I ran into a guy that hauls scrap cars and stuff. So he's looking for a motor, or he'll be on the lookout for a motor for me. He says he could probably get one. Bubba check. What, are you trying to confuse me? I'm like so lost. Did I miss part of the conversation here? Hey, we got Desmond on there. How are you? You lagged out. Yeah, my phone does that for some reason. It'll literally start skipping. Yeah, Bubba's here, but it'll start skipping, and then it'll exit the video, and I literally have to go back in and resume the chat again. You'll see when it does it, it just kind of freeze. Daniel Post, how are you? So I'm still trying to place who the Daniel Post is with that. That's not Daniel, is it?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, but it's the phone. I'm thinking it's time for an upgrade on the phone. No, it's not your Wi-Fi. You just hang in there because if it buffers or if I freeze for a second, I'll get right back. So we are doing good. We are doing good. Yeah, we're all doing really good. Yes, the dogs like the bones. And matter of fact, my little one, the little Chihuahua, that little thing will chew you up if you try to take his bone away from him. He is not happy about that. He I think he ate half of it, and the other one.
Gracie ate all of hers.
Yeah, Gracie ate all of hers. I think Little Man ate all of his, but he's got a half one running around here somewhere. I think he lost it.
Well, thank you very much.
I haven't seen it. Yeah. Destiny said thank you very much.
Because Gracie was teasing.
Gotta go. All right, Bobby. We'll talk to you later, buddy. You have a blessed night. He ate his in 2 bites. Yeah, well, my little guy here, it took him a little while longer. But he liked it. Come here, little man. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. What? Oh, you're eating chips over there. He ain't gonna come to me. He thinks he's gonna get a chip.
I have to go pee.
He says bye. That's Bobby, the viewing for your viewing pleasure. That's a guy in there in California that I'm good friends with. I haven't seen him in a long time.
Talking about Daniel?
No, I'm not talking about Daniel. I'm talking about Bobby.
Oh.
Yeah, I talked to her. She's not feeling well. She said she's been not feeling good at all today, but she seems to sound a little bit better this evening. I talked to her a little bit ago. I did a dum-dum one. It ain't that bad, actually. I just busted the nail like all the way, and I'm trying to keep it covered so nothing got in it. Yeah, I think it's cold. That's all. So, yeah, I believe she'll be just fine. Yeah, she said she took a bunch of Benadryl and was out pretty much all day. So, oh yeah. Yeah, I didn't. I was trying to screw the front windows shut because one of the bracket on there that you turn to open up the window is kind of loose, so it has a gap in the window, and it was getting a little drafty over there. So I was trying to screw it through the aluminum window frame, and somehow or another the screw gun fell off of that, and somehow I ended up hitting my hand into the window frame, and somehow it split the nail all the way up one side of it, and I was just trying to keep everything out of it, and hopefully the nail will start kind of growing itself back. I've done it before. It grew back. As long as you're really, really careful with it and you don't let it snag on anything, it'll grow back. But that's why I put a big old wad of toilet paper around it and then wrapped it with duct tape so that I wouldn't bump it or anything. I mean, it looks bad. It looks like but it's just an itty bitty. It's just through the nail itself. See? Wait a minute. I don't know if you can see. You see how it split it? It split the nail all the way down, or all the way into the quick. I'll probably lose that nail, but I'm trying to keep from hitting it. I had it off there earlier. I thought I'd let it air out for a little while and keep that duct tape off of it for a little bit. And within 5 minutes, I done snagged it on the bed. So yeah, I figured, I better put that back on there. Home to help block the cold and when. I have one canister of it, but we went out and we got the permits for the electric, and I've got the money to start the prepaid electric, and we're way too short on funds. I can't go and get. I wish I could. I need to go and get a bunch of cans of foam and foam up a bunch of spots in this trailer, especially considering it's gonna be 27 degrees tonight. But yeah, I just we haven't got the funds for it. We only I have a little bit to work with, so. No, wait, took my nail off with chainsaw, so you'll be fine. Might come back. Yeah, I know I'll be fine. I did my thumbnail when I went to California and to um, do a wedding for my buddy. Um, I was praying about it, and I was because I get really emotional sometimes when and I didn't want to end up getting emotional when I'm trying to do the wedding, because I mean it just, yeah, it wouldn't go over too good if the minister is the one that all emotional or anything. So I just got to find a way to harden my heart for a little bit so that I wouldn't get emotional. And I no more than said the prayer and then got out of my buddy's car and slammed my thumb in the door. And when I slammed it in the door by accident, I slammed it sideways, and it busted the nail right down the center of it. And yeah, that was bad. My thumb was all taped up, and I had to hold the Bible out like this when I was doing the deal. So the strain on the thumb was killing me. Trust me, it worked, because I wasn't thinking about I was thinking about my thumb more than anything. So yes, that was Sean's wedding. 27 degrees. Yeah, that's gonna be cold. Who's that? Watchtower, how are you? Next time I am on my homestead, you and I have to do a live chat together. Sure, yeah, great. That sounds wonderful. I'm sure these people, the people on here would love to meet you. You're quite the character. He is definitely quite the character.
Good people.
Good people, yeah, very good people. And those of you in here that see that the Little Wolf Homestead, if you like homestead videos and people that are doing off-grid type homesteads or of any sort, subscribe to his channel. He's got a new channel. He hasn't got very many subscribers, and he could certainly use some. So, check out his videos and hey, Scrapping Dude, how are you? There's another guy. Hey, Little Wolf, that Scrapping Dude, you would love watching his channel. He's kind of yeah, it's kind of interesting. he's quite the character too. But like I was saying, check out Little Wolf's homestead. Really cool people, very good people, and awesome to talk to. Really good people. So, but yeah, when you come up here, we'll definitely do a live stream together. I'd be glad to do that. I don't know if you want some of the people that are in this community on there, but most of them are pretty good. There's a lot of trolls, but I guess it comes with the territory. Anytime you get up in the several hundred to 1,000 subscribers, you're gonna have your fair share of troublemakers, I guess would be about the best way of saying it. Yes. Okay. Well, I wasn't gonna say it, but since he said it, I'll explain that to you. Miss Lena, Red Road Homestead. That's her son. Let's see. That's not the oldest one?
No.
That's
The middle one.
The middle one? Yeah, that's middle son. We got a chance to hang out with them the other night.
Real sweet family.
Sat up and did a little campfire, and the youngest.
I thought Josh was young.
I thought the one that was. I could have swore the. Well, okay. I guess he's the youngest then.
He's the baby.
Get out of here.
Squirter gun ain't gonna cut it.
I'm gonna beat you.
Huh? but the biggest. I found out John's middle, or Josh is the middle, and Guy is the oldest. Okay, all right, cool deal.
How old is this?
Actually, his sister is way. Hey, wait a minute. I didn't know.
Shannon.
Shannon's oldest.
Mhm.
I wouldn't have guessed that either.
Sippy's the youngest.
No, Sippy is the grandson.
Oh yeah.
Sippy is the little guy, or Fast River,
Okay.
or as I call Sippy.
Okay.
I think I'm about the only one that does call him Sippy.
One of my favorite stickers when you keep eating it.
All right, Scrapping Dude, we'll talk to you later, buddy. Why did I leave the slabs? Well,
We went on an
that
adventure.
yeah, we went on a what'd you call it, a mission? Yeah, we went on an adventure and we ended up the last time we went back to the slabs, there was a lot of
I thought it looked
trouble brewing from
like a lion.
some of the people that I don't know.
Oh no, videos.
Yeah, it's on the old videos. You can go back and see. But the last time, I know I didn't say anything, but I left because of threats burned out. So I just said, you know what? I don't need it. I don't need to be over there with all of that. So I left. We did our 30,000 miles for Jesus, what we dubbed it. And then we ended up going out on the carnival, and we for a season. And then we went back out to the slabs, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we went back out there with Pops, but we only stayed out there for like 2 days. Pops was ready to.
It wasn't 2 days.
It was like
Was
It was like
Well,
a week.
maybe a week,
it was a week.
but
It wasn't that long. Pops was like,
oh yeah, I'm way better off here.
Callie.
Let's see. I was working.
I don't know if it's gonna cost
You're
much
better
on
off
Google,
there.
but I had no idea.
You're with good people now, but
Other than that,
oh yeah, definitely. And anyway, we went and done that for the winter, and then we jumped back out on the carnival. We played one spot, which
was in March.
yeah, was in March, and that was when the COVID stuff come out, and they shut everything down. The carnival's still shut down. That Mississippi Delta I was on, they still haven't. They're doing a small little spot, you know, a little Christmas spot and stuff, but they haven't opened back up. Although it's downtime any which way. And we went out to the family land out there. Lived out there for a little bit. I become the deacon of the church, and then
Didn't see eye to eye.
yeah, me and the pastor really didn't see eye to eye. I believe in teaching the love and grace of God, and he believes in pointing out the flaws of every other religion in a way to where I wasn't comfortable with recording that anymore, because you know, if I record something I do not believe is accurate, then I'm afraid I'll be held accountable for that word getting out there. So I wasn't gonna put it on my channel anymore. And he kind of got upset and really acted in a way that a pastor of a church should not do. And anyway, long story short, I resigned from the deacon's spot on there and stayed out there on the property, and then we found out about this, and I sunk everything we had into it. I sold a bunch of stuff and everything in order to get up here and get the property. And now we're stuck up here with a truck with a blown motor, and still got to go and get the other trailer and stuff. So
Stop eating
yeah.
it.
And grandbaby. And Dada.
only have one something left.
and believe, and you rather show them the love. Yeah, pretty much. That's that about sums it up. That's there's a lot more details in Little Wolf whenever we hook up. When you come back down this way, if you remember, just ask me and we'll sit down and talk about it. And so yeah, I know she's. I know, but your mom has helped me out so much. I feel bad. I don't know. Yeah, you know how that is. I wasn't expecting to hit the trouble that we hit, but I'm glad we done it, and we're here. We have our land. It's gonna take a long time to get it all straightened out and stuff. But you know, I'm happy that we're here and we have good people around us. And right now, your mom's the only one right now, but I know that y'all are coming up eventually and stuff. And quite frankly, I'm kind of anxious. I'm hoping to see y'all soon. That was really cool hanging out with y'all.
I'm in the way. Can't get up there.
But
Hey, the crackers kind of took away the cat poop smell.
exactly, yeah, that's the way it should be. You know, that's the way Jesus taught for us to live our lives and to help each other and do for each other and stuff. You know, and that's what it was intended, that we were supposed to do that. And where humanity lost that, I don't know, but I mean, most places you don't see that anymore. I mean, there's a lot of people, probably people that are in this chat room here that don't even know who their neighbors are. Don't you know, have never stopped and thought to themselves, well, you know what? I'm driving around. I'm gonna go through a drive-through and give me a burger anyway. Why not get an extra burger and hand it to the homeless guy on the side of the road? You know, I mean, nobody really thinks about that anymore, and it's really sad. But I am glad to see there is still people out there that believe that way. You know, we have to stick together. We have to look out for one another. And
Hey.
what?
Nothing.
Oh, the dog.
Just doing his thing. No, sir.
See? Hey, did you ever see? You
Yes.
didn't get a chance to see my little guy, did you? See? That's Little Man. I call him Little Man, or it reminds me a lot of my old dog Boss. So you'll hear me call him Boss every now and then.
You know that cartoon with the sigh? Oh, Missy's.
Your suffering is my suffering until we no longer suffer. That. Well said. Well said. Exactly. Well said. You know, that's
What's that sloth's name on that cartoon?
you know,
Sid.
Jesus took the he replaced the commandments with one commandment, is love thy neighbor. And you know, if you think about it, that's what we do. We show love for our neighbors by being there and helping them, and not being afraid to go to our neighbors when we need help. And same way, you know, and that's what we're here for. What is that?
That's my rolled cigarette. Don't be.
Look like a gigantic doobie. I wish. No.
That's my cigarette. Big and fat.
Yeah. It's insane what the world's coming to, especially now. You see everything that's just the between the COVID and the elections and all of that, all of the division with people and the people that seem to, they don't care about anybody but themselves, and it's a really sad and pitiful state that that the whole world, you may as well say, is getting to, and a lot of people in it, and it's way more than what you think. There's a lot less of the people that care now than ever before. We're fortunate. We have some of the nicest people I've ever seen in this community on YouTube. I've seen some, and we got some pretty mean ones too, but and we got some really crazy comical ones. Some of the trolls will make you laugh nonstop. They'll crack you up. But there's so much hatred in the world. I wish there was a way to make it stop, but there's no way to do that. The devil's gonna keep filling their heads, and they're, I don't know. Anyway, don't get me on that. I'll go to preaching in a minute. Yeah, we were very fortunate to get up here and be able to settle down and have people around that we can honestly consider family, Find a wood stove yet? No, I have not. Nope, I haven't. Smoking Joe, why'd you delete your message? Alright. I guess he said he was headed out or something. But I figured we'd do a little live stream tonight since I haven't been able to do one all day. I've just been tied up doing everything else. Trying to get everything else done. It was cold today and snowed. I kid you not, it snowed. I mean, there was some big flurries coming down. Yeah, it was doing some snowing earlier. And very, very, very cold. Oh, hey. Little Wolf, let's see. I'll keep moving around and see if I can find one up here and bring it down if I do. That would be wonderful. That would be completely awesome. Remember I told you that that we had found a half-dug grave in the back of the property? Well, there's a bunch of debris and stuff down here in the bottom of this little canyon thing over here. And I had Bubba pull it up yesterday and pull some plywood, sheets of plywood that we found. And when he got it up here, I realized... No, I didn't mess with it. But anyway, I realized that the second board he was pulling up happens to be one of the boards that come off of the side of the building. And I thought, well, that's strange. And then I looked at it again, and there's splattered blood on that board. Now, I don't know if that's just a coincidence or what's going on here, but I'm not sure exactly about what happened in the back of this property. I'm not sure exactly why them people disappeared either, and didn't pay for the property and just left. But I kid you not, the board it's still sitting out here in front of the building. Bubba pulled it up here, and I get to looking at it, and I was like, man, that's blood on there. I don't know. It could have been just. I'll stay warm, guys. See you later. All right, well, see you later, buddy. Yeah, well, there were hunters out here, so I mean, it could be just the fact that maybe they skinned a deer or something out there. I'm not sure, but I don't know. I am getting very, very curious about that, and the way the blood is on there, it's not like they. I don't know. I'm thinking they took them boards off of the side of that building because of blood, but there's no blood on the boards on the inside. There's no
Could have happened outside.
yeah, it could have happened outside. Yeah, it very well could have. But there was none on the floor or anything in the building. But that piece of plywood they pulled up here, it has splattered blood on it. And you're right. It could have been. That could be the side that was facing out.
Quit chewing on my blanket.
Okay, let's add it up. Tommy freshly dug grave, walls torn off the cabin, and buried that had blood on them. A killed person used the board to haul body down the. Oh, don't say that, because there's mattresses and stuff still down there. There's a bunch that we haven't pulled out of there yet. We pulled something out of there and find and Bubba said said it smelled like snakes down there, like that musky smell. That. Well, if I find out there's a body down here, I'm gonna not gonna be happy about that one. Human skulls go for a lot of money.
Yeah, black lead.
That's what Rodney said. Hey, Bubba.
Yeah.
I think maybe tomorrow we ought to go down there and kind of rummage around to that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, musky cucumber smell. Yes, they do, but at this time of the year, they should be deep in the ground.
It's your supper, or is it mine?
Take a machete with him.
Be mine.
Hey, Missy's
That
outside.
smell. That's cotton mouth, not fun.
Three left because you.
Yeah.
Maybe I hear.
Do what?
Missy wants him.
Oh, hold on, guys. I gotta let the cat in. Come on, Knothead.
I'm cold.
Alright.
Babe. I'm trying to get warm.
Was that cold? Was that cold? Was that cold?
That's in the fire.
Was that cold?
Right.
I'm trying to go to sleep.
Y'all wet?
Trying to get
Just a pause. See? Meow.
I don't want to hurt.
Oh, man.
Careful around Tommy. What's that again? Yeah. Yeah. Well, hopefully it's not. Hopefully. Well, I don't know. Hopefully it's just a weird smell out there, because I don't want it to be a body, and I don't want it to be a nest of snakes either.
Den of snake.
A nest of snakes, den of snakes, whatever you want to call it. But I certainly don't want it to be that.
What is he chewing on?
Who?
Little man, he's on my leg.
On the blanket. Stop chewing on the blanket. Why are you doing that? Look, quit chewing on the blanket. Do not live stream just in case. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do that, but we're gonna do it down further, down in the on the other side of the clearing. I wanna make a little pond back that way. That way, it's not too close to the house. I don't want mosquitoes and stuff to bombard us this summer.
I love you, babe.
Yeah, well, he sure is. Stop chewing the blankets. Man, quit. Stop.
Little, stop it. Come here.
You gonna keep chewing on my blanket, I'm gonna chew on your ear.
What are you doing on my butt? Nope, nope, nope.
What?
Trying to lick me in the face.
Bad breath?
Yes.
No, he got into something. He got some raunchy breath. Bad breath. Bad breath.
Why are you chewing on my blanket? Your breath stinketh. You got stinky breath. I do. Lay down.
Yeah, I did. I did live stream with the murderers in the camp. I didn't know they were murderers. They just showed up there.
Don't
They
lay
seemed
down.
like
Nope.
they seemed like decent guys, but you can definitely tell there was something off about them. You could tell they were running too. You could tell they were running from the cops, but I figured it was something simple. I mean, they seemed really nice. They weren't I don't know, they were nervous about cops, but you know, they weren't they didn't act out of sorts there, which is even stranger because you know, I don't know. He even talked about it a little bit. I asked him. I said you seem like you had to get away from somewhere. You know, I figured wasn't happy where he was at or something like that, and Dahmer was nice and Ted Bundy was
Sup?
nice. Yeah. But it was kind of really weird because I tell you what, they dug the best outhouse hole I ever seen. They were definitely good at digging holes in the desert sand.
Trying to get to China.
Yeah, they were trying to get to China. That was the deepest. I guarantee you, the deepest outhouse hole out there. But that was crazy because Gizmo left and went into town, and then he didn't show up forever. It was, and everybody, and that's when the guys they started getting nervous. They kept asking Gizmo's old lady. They were like, "Does he normally take off and not come back?" And she's like, "No." And come to find out, they had pinned him up, and anyway, he gave him a description of how to get into the camp and stuff, and where the exits were on my camp and everything. And you know, I didn't think nothing of it, and I wasn't sleeping in the camper at the time. It was during the summer, you know, so I was sleeping on the couch underneath the tree, and it was rather disturbing to wake up to a assault rifle pointed right at me and a police officer screaming at me. And we get out there. They made us get out there by the car and then duck down behind the car. And I'm like, what is going on here? Y'all gotta tell me something. I mean, you just pulled me out of my house here. And finally, when they told me what was going on, they said, well, they got me there for my protection. I looked at them and laughed. I was like, well, they ain't wanting to kill me. They wanting to kill you, not me. I don't want to be behind your cop car. Man, y'all leave me alone. I want to go I'll go down the road or something. Oh no, we can't let you. We got to. I was like, oh Lord, have mercy. That was rather hair raising. Who brought that up anyway? That had to have been Rodney brought that up. Yeah. That was a crazy night.
Are you falling asleep from mom patting yourself?
Yeah. Yeah, and then they had gotten to one guy, and then they didn't get the other guy, and then they asked they was trying to put us up in a motel or something because the other guy hadn't gotten caught yet, and I just told him, I was like, no, dude, I'm staying in my camp. Well, no, what if he comes back there? I was like, he ain't after to hurt me. You know, it's like, and then they started explaining what they'd done and everything. I was like, ooh, oh, yeah. Yeah, but anyway, that guy, he took off out there in the desert. He stayed in the desert for, 2 days, I think it was. And he was all dehydrated and looked like crap and decided to start trying to walk into town. And that's when they finally nailed him. They had cops out there for a couple of days looking for him. Yep. It was crazy. The and the amount of weapons and guns that they had him, because I let him stay in one of the RVs I had back behind the camp. I had another motorhome sitting back there behind the camp. I let him stay back there, and when the cops went in there and searched it, I never watched. I didn't watch them unload their car that they had, which was stolen. Which I thought it was weird that the guy tried to give me the car, but anyhow, I didn't notice all this stuff that they were taking out of the car. But when the cops went in there and searched that motorhome, they come out with with I think there was 3 or 4 rifles and like 2 handguns and big old box full of ammunition and all kinds of stuff. It's just insane. That was a interesting one. I'm gonna have to go back and watch some videos again. That was crazy.
Let's do that.
Hmm?
Let's do that.
Oh yeah, they were definitely packing heat. They had plenty but see, they were right there in the camp because I had laid down, but they were still on the other couch over there, not even 10, 15 foot from me. And that's what woke me up was one of them, they're like, oh crap. And then you could hear them take off running. And I kind of look up and I see them hauling out the backside of the camp. And then when I turned around, by that time, that cop had just come up the front side of the camp and had his guns at us and everything. That was, it was crazy. It was rather crazy. Yeah, Selena giving me wet willies. Oh, dadgummit. Rodney, quit giving her ideas. Oh, no. Where's the Q-tips? She got that deep in my ear. Jeez. All right, Sam, we sure will.
Sam.
Yeah, Sam's on there asking for prayer. He's got something bothering him. Let's pray the Lord Jesus comes into my life and changes me. Well, you have to seek him. Keep him wide. Yeah, but see, you can't treat others that way, even if they treat you that way. You're supposed to pray for those that despitefully use you, or pray for those that treat you bad. You can't retaliate with more hatred. Well, negativity begots negativity. Positivity begots positivity. If you want to see a positive outcome in your life, you have to think and act positive about everything. And if you don't, then all you're gonna have is negativity in your life. You have to make that stand. You can't expect somebody else to. Oh no. Runs with scissors caught COVID. The Lord is here. What are you just have stories like Tommy and Sam? What other YouTubers have? Yeah, I guarantee you we have some stories that are crazy, insane. Yeah, we've seen some really weird stuff. Well, you know what I mean. You have to you can't treat. I know you feel that somebody's treating you wrong, so you want to treat them wrong in return. And honestly, is what you do is you're putting yourself in the same predicament that they're already in. Everybody has the judgment day, and everybody has to face judgment for the way that they have acted towards others and the way that they've done others. And all you're doing is putting yourself in that exact same judgment. You're not helping yourself, but you're hurting yourself by treating others the way that they treat you. Think about it this way: Jesus, when he walked the earth, if he would have treated people the way that they had treated him, he wouldn't be who he is, now would he? Something to think about. There's a reason why he says that we must be humble, and we can't think that it's okay to do that just because someone else does that. I can imagine what you want. I got death threats. I've had cops called on me, been pulled over. I can imagine what they put you through. Time. Yeah, I haven't had. I've had some. Yeah, I've had some death threats. I haven't been pulled over, and they haven't. I haven't had any of the welfare checks or anything like that. I haven't been doxxed or anything like that. I've been lucky enough with that, but I do know several people that have. Why would you have somebody tell?
What?
All right, buddy. I'll talk to you tomorrow. You have a blessed evening and get you some rest, little wolf. And once again, since we have 21 in here now, I'll say it again. That guy that was talking up here, Little Wolf, check out his channel. He's got a homestead channel. He's just starting out, and he could use some subs. If you wouldn't mind,
Some love.
yeah, show him some love. He's a really good guy. Awesome people. I've met him one time, hung out with him one day, and I already consider him family. He's just an outstanding guy. So, yeah, I'll show him some love. I already know where I'm going. Anyway, like I was saying, it doesn't have to be that way. You have the power to change all that. Well, let's see what yes. Don't know how. Alright, someone got my PayPal account tied up, so I wasn't able to spend money on the dogs I've been laying aside to get by. How did they get your PayPal account messed up? get that straightened out. Man. PayPal saying you owe 300. I don't know. I certainly, I don't. I ain't even got enough to make do with what I gotta do. So, if there was any way I could help you, I would. But I don't have any means myself. I spent every dime I had today on getting the electric straightened out, which I've got the permits and stuff today, so we should have electric by next week, I hope. So, hippie witch, huh? How are you? I gotta find it. Explain it or whatever. Yeah, I know you weren't asking me. I was just telling you. I wish I could, but I can't do anything. I'm kind of in a financial crunch myself right now. Yeah, I mean, I got to get more propane here real quick. Like 27 degrees tonight. That sucks. That's cold. I guarantee you, by this time next week, I'm gonna be screaming for spring to get here quick. I can already tell. I don't do cold weather very well. My every bone I ever broke in my life, every injury I've ever had, everything just aches and hurts. Selena, she aches and hurts. Her knee where she has surgery and stuff. She can't sit still. She keep me up half the night with her legs hurting her and stuff. We just don't do good in the cold. But I like it out here. I like the desert, but I like it out here way more. So we're just gonna have to tough it out for the winter. We might be trying to tough it out, but we're gonna be doing a lot of whining about it. Well, that's good. Just seriously, get a one-on-one relationship with God and start talking to Him, and not talking to Him like you hear everybody else talk to Him. Talk to Him like He's your best friend. Talk to Him like He's sitting right next to you. Just talk to Him. He knows everything already as it is. I mean, just. The only reason, I mean, he already knows what you want. He knows what you need. He knows all of that. But the whole reason for the prayer is for the relationship. And just keep him in prayer. And you do a stream ads to where you can drop a link. I got a Christmas package from someone, and I haven't been able to open it online yet. I don't have StreamYards on here anymore. Yeah, but you can't. You gotta quit letting everybody get to you, man. I mean, I know I let them get to me from time to time. I don't let any of it really bother me anymore. Now that happened the other day, but that everybody thought I got really mad at Robert because of what he said. I think he's just being retarded, and what
Don't say that word.
I'm not supposed to say retarded. But anyway, I think he was just acting retarded. Acting. Never mind. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. It was actually the reason why I got as upset as I did was not because of what he said, is because of the fact that he hurt her feelings so bad enough to make her cry on Thanksgiving Day. And quite frankly, anybody's going to get upset if somebody makes your old lady cry on Thanksgiving Day. You're going to get upset, but Sam. There's a troll. How many times? Well, okay. Well, you can call him a troll, but he's offering to send you money. He doesn't seem like he's trolling. If he starts trolling, then why would you have the name of Sam's SSI go bye-bye? That's just messed up. What is the name deal? Well, if he goes out of sorts, I will. But I can't delete him just because somebody else doesn't like him in the chat. I mean, you know, there's several people that other people don't like, and I'm not going to delete anybody unless they're being disrespectful. It is a messed up name to do that. That's weird. Oh well. Anyway, we're fixing to go to bed anyhow. I got a bunch of stuff to do tomorrow. Still trying to clean up on this place. It's like the further we go into it, the more trash is. I mean, you start going through the weeds out here and the leaves, and you just keep finding more and more trash. I probably got enough to fill up the bed of a truck twice. So yeah, we got. I got to finish that pole first thing in the morning. Get it done so that this got to be done before the inspector comes out. I'll be glad when we start working on solar power and stuff like that. So we ain't gotta have electric, but I have to have the electric for my grandson. I'm not gonna have him come out here with no electric out here. And burn it. Yeah, you could, but for one, it's either windy, dry as could be, or raining. Every time I go to burn a bunch of leaves though, and I've gotten we got the first part of it pretty well cleared up, some, but shoot, that's what, a quarter of an acre. But the first acre is a part that people have lived on. The back 2 acres, nobody's lived out there, and there's a few things where people have been out there goofing around in that ravine, or not a ravine, but little canyon, you may as well say. And well, we pulled up a bunch of that. There's still a few things out there, but that ain't gonna be hard to clean up. Mainly it's having to get a saw or something so we can cut up all these trees that are down. Yeah. Well, you don't, yeah. Everybody, say know what happened and stuff, and I don't see it. So, you know, yeah. But yeah, there's too many discrepancies in the deal with Mike. So, no.
We're not gonna talk about it.
Yeah, I'm not. I choose not to talk about it anymore. So we'll leave that subject alone. God forgives you don't. Well, you have to forgive. I just don't. Not a topic I'm gonna get on. Okay. uh. Yes. We had a lot of fun doing that to the tree out there, and the plans that we have for this property are gonna be really neat, especially when I go to put in the walkways and the bridges and everything that we've discussed. Selena wants several bridges through there. I'm gonna build. I've seen some designs for some teepees. I'm gonna build some teepees up in the front, and then start doing some bushcraft type deals for the back.
And then he's got wind chop today.
Yeah, I know. I can't wait. No, I'm not gonna need a lot of money. A lot of it's gonna be made off with the lumber and stuff that's on the property and stuff. So that's fine. That's a topic we're not gonna discuss. So. You're in Tennessee? Awesome. Yeah, we're not yeah, there's too much stuff, and too much discrepancies and everything else. And there's
Just leave it alone.
there's lots of other things we can talk about. That one is no longer allowed to be talked about on my channel. I'm not talking about any of it, and I'm not so. Jeez. Why in the world would I do that? Oh, we got back up to 20 people. Here I was fixing to sign off and go to bed. I ain't gonna do that with 20 people in there. We talk about something.
Little one, you need to go down there by my feet. Come on. So I can roll over. No, pushing you. Thank you.
You okay?
You okay?
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm just fine and dandy. Oh. Okay. You know what? If anybody wants to dig that deep and try to figure out my address by seeing my name on a utility bill, then you know what? They deserve the trouble that's sitting here waiting on them.
Yep.
Because it's just that's going too far. So I'm not worried about that. I'm honestly I'm not worried about them anybody knowing where I'm at. I ain't got no reason to worry about it. I don't do anything to anybody to get stuff started or anything, so none of that worries me. Of course, and thank you. Yeah, I know. Yeah, some people have no life. Yeah, well, pray for them. It's about the best you can do. About all you can do. You know, you can't talk any sense in anybody, so all you can do is pray for them. But honestly, I mean, what is anybody gonna do? What are they gonna do? Call in a pizza for me? If they're buying, I'm definitely gonna be happy then. I mean, what are you gonna do with my billing information? You gonna pay my electric bill? Hey, go for it. I'm game. What's the worst that can happen? They show up at my doorstep? That's not a bright idea. We sure will. Mm. 19 people and about an hour and 20 minutes in. But we only got 12 likes. Exactly. It only affects you if you let it. That was a hard lesson I had to learn. When I realized that it really does, there's no reason why let the hateful people and the mean people, why let that affect you? Because all that's going to do is cause you to have hatefulness or bitterness in yourself. And I realized that all that was doing was bringing me down. So if I forget about them and just pray for them and let it go, then I have time to enjoy the decent people that are on here. So, you know, hey, it's just kind of got to ignore them. People are going to be, there's always going to be mean people out there, and there's always going to be disrespectful people, and there's always going to be somebody trying to start some crap. No matter where you go, no matter what you do, you just ignore them, pray for them. You know, when you give something up and let God take care of it, step away from it. It's not your problem anymore. Let God take care of it. And that's kind of the attitude I have with it. You know, it's I'll do anything in the world for anybody, but they want to act mean and hateful, I just ignore them. It's just pray for them and go on. There really ain't no point in trying to you're mean. Why do you say you're mean? Yeah, if you're right. They win if you hate. If you fall into the hatred because they're hating on you, they win.
Hating is a sign of jealousy.
Yeah, kind of. Hating is a sign of jealousy.
It's selfish.
I'd like to donate 50 cents to them. Is that what ammo is costing now? I think that's what he meant. Well, thank you, Banjo. I appreciate it, and same to you. I pray you have a very blessed evening and very blessed week, for that matter. See, Banjo, you've always been nice to me. There you go. Yeah, all the. I've stayed off of YouTube for a while. I haven't stayed off of YouTube. I just quit doing videos for a while. But I have sat back and watched it, and all the mean hatefulness and everybody doxing each other and stuff. It's crazy, and it's there's no need for that. There's no cause for that. You know, I think one of the best trolls we have, the best ones, and I don't even like calling him a troll, but I think one of the best trolls we have in this community would be Rodney Boyd. And the reason why I say that is because his idea of trolling is something that'll make you laugh. It's not hurtful. He's not out to get you. He's just out to get a laugh. And now that is the perfect trolling. I think that is just outstanding how he does that. And no matter what, that's why he's been a mod on my channel forever. Because, no matter what happens, he can make you crack up and laugh. But these other ones that wanna just spew hatred is just hatred comes from the devil, and
Foolishness.
What was that? John chapter 8 verse 44. The father is the devil.
Yep.
The devil, if they have no love in their heart, then their heart belongs to the devil. And it's basically is what it's saying. And it's sad to see people do that, but you're gonna see it. It's gonna happen. There's people that just have no love in their heart. They have no peace. I don't know, maybe they're suffering from something themselves. Maybe they got something going on in their life that has caused them to be that bitter. But regardless of what it is, if you're not causing trouble with anyone, then it's not on you. That's something that they'll have to answer for, and that's something, you can't let it get to you. Well, no. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying anybody. I'm saying that. I think that was twisted around somehow. I don't. I think you took that wrong. No. No, that does not make you. That does not make you bad. You seem like a good person. Everybody has some good in them. Some people, I mean, they might joke around in a hateful way, or they might have a little bitterness in them for some reason, and they might be mad at somebody over something. But you can't let that affect who you are. You understand what I mean? It's like I said, negativity begots negativity, and positivity begots positivity. As long as you stay positive, you'll have positive things happen in your life. And There's a reason why God says, or Jesus said, that we shall worry not. There's a reason why he said that we shouldn't worry about anything. We shouldn't let things affect us in that way. And wait a minute. And I think that if you feel bad inside, then you ask for forgiveness for it, and we have a forgiving God. Whoa. No. I don't know what that just... Uh-oh. I pushed the wrong button. I think I just timed somebody out by accident. Maybe not. Okay. It didn't look like I did.
Oh my gosh.
We are doing great. Winnebago Windy. That name sounds familiar. I don't think we've seen you in the chats in a long time.
I don't remember the name.
Huh?
I said I don't know.
You don't know? I know, Sam, but you can't retaliate with hatefulness and bitterness. That makes you no better than the ones that are hateful and bitter towards you. Yeah, you have to find a way to get to let go of the hatred. Well, why are you sad? Oh, look, my battery's fixing to go dead. Uh-oh. Let's see. Well, you have to believe in him for the everlasting life and for the heaven that awaits. If you get to know him, you'll realize that it's definitely worth loving. Oh my, that's crazy. Hey, look, guys, my phone's fixing to go dead. I'll do another live stream tomorrow. Can't believe how. Yeah, Yeah. But anyway, I'll do a live tomorrow. Pray about it, buddy. Remember, prayer is your connection, your conversation, your way to talk with God, and that is a relationship that you must have and should keep very keep it alive in your heart and in your soul. So y'all have a blessed evening. Don't forget, say your prayers. God bless.